So welcome back to the vlog. Today's video episode is going to be all about the Traka, which is probably Europe's biggest gravel race. And because of that, it's going to attract some of the best talent in terms of riders from across the world. This year has the best field ever. Many World Tour pros. It is an event that has grown year on year, and I've done it for the last 2 years, although the level of 2 years ago is a completely different spectrum to the level that we can expect now. It is run by the awesome guys over at Classmark, and this year they have 4 different distances to choose from, ranging from 100 kilometers, 200 kilometers, the 360 and the 560, a new event this year, and that one is going to be interesting. But I'm doing the 360, and the course this year is going to be almost a totally new one. So with that, this video is going to be a recon. Yeah, 360 kilometers. I booked a hotel halfway in Roses on the coast. So let's get into it. Okay, so here we are on the bike. A couple of K in, we just rolled over the start and we're out into the neutralized zone, which, let me tell you, is normally in the pitch black. It's a bit mad, everyone wants to be at the front. We're behind the car, and this is the first climb. Luckily neutralized, so it doesn't kick off yet, quite yet. Mostly, the use of this video is going to be for me to make a mental note of what's coming up, what I need to remember. But also, if you happen to be doing the 360 route at Traka, it's going to be very interesting and useful for you as well. So I've done almost 40 minutes into this one, and there's an absolutely horrible left, which takes you off the road, which it has been right up to that point, and onto this pretty loose gravel technical section. So yeah, 15 kilometers in, it's going to be an interesting point. And actually, even before that, there's a good few climbs, which is going to split the group to bits. Just over an hour into this one now. Beautiful section of this route. I love this bit. Although, saying that, when it rains, this chalky ground gets very muddy and slippery. Not that nice to ride on. So hopefully, get a nice dry run up to the Traka this year. Okay, so just over 50 kilometers in. I'm surprised so far at the lack of climbing. I've only done just over 600 meters so far of climbing. That's not so much compared to last year, where it was considerably more. Missed my turn talking to you guys. 90 kilometers in or thereabouts. That whole section from when I last spoke to you, about a 2-hour section, it's really pretty flat and open and very windy, at least today. So you really want to be in a group, and if you're not, you're going to be losing minute upon minute. Whoa. It's this solo recon is really taking it out of me a little more than I thought it would. I decided to split the recon into 2, staying in a town called Roses at about the halfway mark. But a lot of the climbing is front loaded, so today's half is going to be considerably harder than what I've got tomorrow. But yeah, I'm going to hit up the Carrefour, get some coke in me quickly, make the most of the fact that I can actually stop during this recon. And then we're going to hit the climbs. Woo! Update time. I'm feeling about as depleted as my left AirPod, which is just about to die. Yeah, so almost 5 hours into this one, I've done about 120 kilometers. I've just taken a right, and the headwind that I've been fighting for the last couple of hours has suddenly swapped to a tailwind, and I can hardly pedal. I'm going so fast along this section. What a relief. I'm on the first proper climb of the day, and the second one looks like a little bit too much for today. I left it a little bit late, the sun is starting to set, and with that brutal headwind that I've been fighting, I just feel like it might be silly. I didn't bring lights. If I do that, I've only missed one little section of probably about 15 kilometers, so really not the end of the world in terms of seeing the course. Well, hopefully the gate is open during the race, because this would be tricky, really tricky. Whoa. So I made it to the top of this climb. My goodness, the first bit was sheltered from the wind and it was easy. I rolled up it without any effort and then turned this corner and I got absolutely blasted by that strong wind again. It is absolutely brutal, let me tell you. Yeah, I'm on my last legs now. As soon as I roll down there to the bottom, I'm gonna hook up with the main road and roll into Roses. Hola. All right. Yeah, 30 kilometers to go to Roses. Look at this landscape. It's absolutely stunning.
Okay, so good morning and welcome to the room that I slept in last night. As you can see, standard scenes here. Washed my kit last night. They let me take the bike into the room, which was a bit of relief. Another 170 kilometers today, but today we've got time on our side. It's 8 o'clock in the morning and I'm also meeting a friend, Sammy Monday, on the route, a couple of hours into today for a little bit of extra morale.
Day 2, straight out into it. This is cool. I like this section. Maybe not so fun after 220 kilometers or whatever it will be. Oh, damn guys. It's a river crossing. It's quite deep actually. I'm gonna try ride it. Okay, no, sake. Oh, my rooms are like getting rid of all the water. That impossible river section is followed by this, an impossible little climb where you have to get off and walk. Hey, how are you?
Good.
Hey.
I was looking at the map and like I got a screenshot. I was like, "Who's gonna win the race?"
Yeah. I cheated,
There was
mate.
1 point.
I cheated. Like, I took a shortcut.
surely. This was our live location.
Oh yeah.
This is kind of gravel. This almost looks quicker, but
No, I took the road. I took the road. 35k.
Yeah. I mean, the ground was like...
Hey, what a day we have for it. Beautiful day. So good, huh? Weather. Nice. I'm very happy for the company, mate. The morale is through the roof compared to yesterday. So we're on a pretty flat section this morning. Yeah, we get to a town called Libismol and then the climbs start once again. So this section is going to be important to try being the wheels once again. While Sammy goes back and looks for his AirPods. So we've just gone up the penultimate main climb of the day. Bit of a kicker. And don't let it fool you because it's kind of steep then shallow, steep and shallow. The last bit is the hardest bit. And then you go down a bit of a descent, false sense of security, you think you're done. And then it heads up for another 2 kilometers. And let me tell you, that final 2 kilometer section, oh, it's a real kicker. And then that descent that we've just done, yeah, it's pretty dangerous, and for sure worth noting this point on the screen right now as one to back off. It's really hard, compact ground. It's just not worth taking the risk. Pit stop.
possible to find on a Sunday.
I'm absolutely buzzing because I found mango nectar. Look at this. Found this in Malaysia. 337 kilometers. We've hit the last climb of today, and I'm very, very happy about that. but it means that now we get the run in into Girona. Oh, what a relief. And there you go, back into Girona. 166 kilometers today. Whoa, I'm absolutely ruined. I don't know how helpful that was. Hopefully a little bit. Massive shout out to Sammy for joining me for that stint today. What a hero. So yeah, decent weekend in the legs.
So 2 days back to back, 165 kilometers of Girona's finest gravel. If you're interested in the numbers, I normalized the same figure each day, 240 watts. The first day was considerably harder than the second day. Don't know what happened, found my legs, had some company. Stay tuned to find out how we're gonna get on. I'm gonna be making a video. I can already feel the pain. But until then, thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.